everybody. Today I'm going to be doing a remake of a video that I have done in the past on how to install ATCS Monitor. Since my previous video's upload date, the group manager has changed the website that the group uses from Yahoo Groups to groups.io. So that's what I'll be explaining in this video. I'll be explaining how to navigate the new website and how to install ATCS Monitor from the beginning if that's what you're here for. So step one is to open your browser. So Google Chrome, internet browser, or whatever browser you have on your PC. It needs to be a PC because the files will not work on an iOS device. So step one is you need to type in groups.io. That's just what it says automatically, but you don't need to type in that. So just groups.io. This is what you'll see. So you either need to sign up or log in. If you're going to sign up, you can use your email, it doesn't matter. But what happens is when you search ATCS, which we'll get to in a moment, they will send you a survey for admittance into the group because it is a private group, and it usually takes a day, maybe less, maybe more, for them to respond. And then once they respond, you do have complete access to the group. However, if you have an existing account that you used for Yahoo, it will work for this. So if you were part of the group, before they changed it, then you can use the email that you used for that one, and it will work. So that's what I did. I had access before, so I'm going to hit login. You put in your information and log in. This is what will come up. It'll list all your groups. If you're a new member, it won't say anything, so you'll need to search bar. You'll hit the magnifying glass up here, and then ATCS Monitor over here, and then search. It's this one down here. It's the only one that says ATCS Monitor in one word with nothing else. Like this one is router, this one is all that, but it's just this basic one. It's going to be the one with the most members. So once you click that, this is what you'll see once you have access to the group. This is their homepage. This includes their bio, all of their numbers down here, but nothing super important is on this page. Everything that you need is down here in the files section. If you're starting from the beginning, which most of you probably are, you're going to hit application. That's the folder you need to go to. The very first thing you need to install is ATCSmon 410.exe. Once you download it, it will take you through a download wizard. Make sure when you do that you create a desktop icon because it makes it a lot easier. I'm not going to do that because I already have the base application. But yeah, that's step one. Step two is you need to then download this. This is the 426 beta, which once it takes you through its download wizard as well, it automatically goes on top of your 410. After that, this is optional. I would do it if you don't want to get message windows every time you open ATCS. So once you download it, if you're using Chrome, it'll show up down here. If you're using whatever else, it'll go wherever the rest of your downloads go. It's a zip file, but that's okay. You're going to open it, and this is what you're going to see. It's all of the fonts used in all of the ATCS dispatcher displays across the board. Download it. You left click. So I already downloaded Arial in a previous video. So let's download Arial BI. So double left click, and this is what you'll see. It looks like it's bold italicized. So When this window pops up, you're going to go to the top left up here where it says install. You'll click install and it will install the font for you. Probably takes a second for each. It's super simple. I'm not going to go through all of that right now, but you just go through all of them and do it, and you'll be good. You can exit out of that when you're finished, and then when you go to your home screen, this is what I have a bunch of them for all of my monitors, but they will all look like this. This is my base one over here. I renamed it. You can rename it whatever you want. But it's a little green and red dot on a black line. It's supposed to be a signal. So you go back into Google Chrome after you have your base application downloaded. You're going to go back to Files, so you'll click it again, and it'll take you back to where we were before. So to download actual dispatcher displays, you're going to go to Data Files. So I don't know, because I already have all the ones I want to do, but let's do, this is the first one, Alameda Corridor, which is I think that's in Southern California. So this was uploaded in 2014. This is the this is the Alameda Trench one, which was a long time ago, 2009, 11 years ago. Okay, so we'll just do this one for now. So you're going to click it, it will download. Once it downloads, I drag it onto my desktop like this. Once you go through, you download all the ones you want, you put all of the ones onto your desktop, you're done with Google Chrome or your internet browser, so you can minimize that. Now to open you need to open your base application, which is this. This is what will come up. You want to click yes, and then you'll have a picture of a Norfolk Southern train, and then you'll have kind of the blank dispatcher display. This is not necessary. You can delete that, or not delete it. You can close that window because you don't need that. But this is what you need. Once you go here, all the boxes will be empty. You're going to go to Actions, and then you're going to click Install Monitoring Kit. And then you'll see this. So that other page will pop up, but this is the first page. When you go here, you're going to hit Search. This is what will come up. Actually, no, this is what came up before. So you won't, this other page won't, this one back here will be underneath this one, but this one will come up on its own. So you're going to want to click the zip file that you just downloaded. So for me, it was the Alameda Corridor, which is this one right here. So you're going to click it, it'll fill in down here, and you're going to hit Open. You're going to want to view README file just in case there's any important anything. For some computers, this will start filling out automatically. Others, it will install, or it will start filling up when you click Install, which we're going to do right now. So there it goes. Installation successful. Click OK to start monitoring. So you can click OK. So this is what will come up, and this will also come up. This is the brains of the operation. This is where this is what you watch when you want to watch trains. So I don't really know, I'm not very knowledgeable in this area, but if you're at Anaheim and you're standing at the Anaheim station and you have your computer out, and whenever this turns red, that means there's a train either in that block, or if it's green, it means there's a train approaching. So right now it's not filled out because I'm kind of a ways away from the actual places these are, but this is what most of the actual brains will look like. It'll look a little bit different for others, which I'll show you in a second, but this is not worth watching. You want to watch the dispatcher display. Now, if it doesn't show up, if it's just this and the black screen with all the lines doesn't show up, you're going to want to go to View, and then 2 down is Dispatcher Display. You click Dispatcher Display and it comes back up. Now I'll show you what it will look like when it's working. So we'll do, let's see, this is Chesterton. So this is the video I did about a year ago around this time. Go check it out. It's one of my good videos. But we'll do this one as an example. The Norfolk Southern Chicago Division. So once you go here, sometimes this will show up. If you do it a lot, it will show up, but that's okay. That goes away. This is what it'll look like. So when it's working, it will be colorful like it is down here. So for example, this right here, in between CP 479 and CP 482 is Chesterton. So as you can see, green means that a train is coming. It would be this train right here, because this little dot right here means there's a green signal. So this train will pass that green signal, this will turn red, and then it will enter that block. Once it passes that little tick mark right there in between the two eastbound signals, or westbound signals, I'm sorry. See, it just changed there. So it just entered that small block in probably a couple seconds or minutes, depending on how long the train is or how fast it's going. It will enter this block right here, and then this block, this block, this block, and so on. As the train moves on, the back end will turn either white or green. So it looks like this train over here is being routed directly behind it. So the dispatcher will probably line the track behind the first train clear for this train right away. So once the back of this train leaves this block right here, it will turn, my guess would be green. Not green, it'll be white. So some of the other colors that I'm not seeing on the tracks right now, but that do happen, is there's purple and blue. They both mean maintenance of way. I believe blue means the track it's being maintained, and then purple is an actual maintenance of way vehicle. Whenever any of these letters, it will be words like up here, but name of control points, whenever those flash, that means it's receiving information anywhere in that block. Whether it's a railroad crossing, it passes a signal, a defect detector, anything. It will flash whenever it receives information. So here's this, and then I'll show you some other ones. There's also, I have Martinez sub, Stockton. Let's look at Stockton. So you want to hit yes. This will come up. It'll be the same thing as before. You can see got all of this information. Now, this track is being maintained. Over here, track is being maintained, and all of it. So this means that there are men on the ground working. Also, if the letters turn blue, that means that that junction is being maintained as well. Some of the little tiny things that I'll point out to you is the little thick lines are station platforms. So this one says right here is the Ace Manteca station. The letters, some monitors have these. That's the length of the siding. So this siding is 5,377 feet. MP 92.7, that's pretty self-explanatory. That's the milepost. These little yellow ones within lesser greater than symbols are the main number. So this is up here is main 1 and main 2 is down here. The little orange writing is just when they stop monitoring, it shows you where the rest of the track goes. These little arrows, orange arrows pointing down, is precise mile points for reference. Blue, wibbly blue lines is water. So this, let's see, this is the BNSF sub. So this little water right here is Orwood, which there's a bridge out in Orwood. So this right here is That's the water. Then it comes down here. This is Stockton, and then it goes east to Fresno and Calwa, where it turns into the Bakersfield sub. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple once you get it. There's no limit on how many you can monitor. Um, However, you can't access a server more than 3 times in one day. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Also, if you want to avoid having to individually run it as an administrator each time, once you launch it, so I haven't done it for this one, but you want to right click. You're going to go right click. You're going to go down to properties right here, and you're going to hit advanced, and you want to run as an administrator. That means that to run this application, you do need to identify yourself as an administrator, but you'll do it individually for each time you open the application if you don't click that checkbox. So I would click that checkbox and then hit OK, and then hit apply, and then it will ask for permission, and then you just click continue, and then it will work. And then you hit OK, and then every time you open this, it will run as an administrator and it won't give you problems. So that's all I got for you. That should work. If it doesn't, ask me a question in the comments. I'm good about getting back to you. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe.